Pokemon Red, but everything is Christmas. What does that even mean? Well, every Pokemon and move in the game is now either fire, ice, or grass type, or a combination thereof. And it's all random. So a grass type Abra might eventually become a fire type Alakazam. And like my other holiday runs, I'm going in completely blind, so I have no idea what anything is. Now, with that out of the way, thank you so much for watching. Let's get into it. I start off by picking up Squirtle and naming it Frosty, which was convenient because Frosty ends up being pure ice type. Unfortunately, Tackle is grass type, which is resisted by quite a lot of Pokemon in this run. Here's the type matchup table for every type combo in the game, and as you can see, the best thing grass has going for it offensively is its neutral damage to ice. And the best thing it has defensively is its resistance to other grass type moves. So needless to say, we don't want to have any grass type or grass type moves on the team. More than anything, we want a few good fire and ice type moves on either pure fire types or fire ice dual types. As I'm walking around north of Viridian trying to figure out what I want on the team, I come across this Pidgey and find out that Gust is fire type and hits pretty hard, at least for the early game. I come back and catch another Pidgey, naming it Turtle Dove, which ends up being fire ice type, getting that nice stab boost on Gust. The Pidgey line's special stat isn't the best, so any little bit helps. While I train up Turtle Dove and Frosty in the forest, let's go over the rules real quick. Number 1, no items or healing in battle. Number 2, I have to name my Pokemon something cool, like Frosty or Turtle Dove. And number 3, trade evolutions evolve at level 50. No HM or TM rules for this run, it's more fun to be able to use them in a randomizer. After getting Frosty to level 8, it learns Bubble, which is an ice type move, a huge upgrade from the grass type Tackle. Making it out of Viridian Forest, we head up to Brock's gym and take on the junior trainer. I'm not too worried about this trainer and Brock because of their team's low special, but I've been surprised before. Junior trainer sends out Diglett and its Scratch is super effective against Frosty, meaning Scratch must be fire type, so that's something to watch out for in the run. But Bubble is super effective against it as well, and with a lucky speed drop, Frosty knocks it out. Then Turtle Dove comes out and one-shots the probably ice grass type Sandshrew with Gust, getting us the win. That fight went way easier than I thought it would, but I'm gonna go back and fight optional rival anyways, just for a little more experience. Gust is of course neutral against his Pidgey and super effective against Bulbasaur, earning us the easy win. You may have noticed Gust saying it was not very effective against the rival Pidgey. That's just a side effect of the way Gen 1 reads the type effectiveness data. I won't go into detail, but I've included a link below to Bubblepedia that has a good article you can look at. For now, just know that Gust was actually doing neutral damage to Pidgey, and yes, those messages do make these blind runs a little confusing. Alright, let's fight Brock now, and like trainer, like gym leader, his Pokemon are also weak to fire, allowing Turtle Dove to get some easy 2 hits on Geodude and Onix, getting us the win. A level 12 Pidgey 2-shotting Brock's team with Gust, not something to see every day. Entering into Mount Moon, I don't pick up Magikarp because that would be way too much experience to waste if Gyarados turns out to be a bad type. Spoiler, it's not, because of course it's not. I do actually pick up Water Gun though. I don't use it yet since Frosty will learn it naturally, but I have it just in case for the future. Speaking of Frosty, it learns Water Gun on level up shortly within Mount Moon, which ends up being a fire type move, giving Frosty some coverage. And then Frosty evolves into War Turtle, gaining the fire type, which is great and solidifies its spot on the team for the mid game. Shortly after, Turtle Dove also evolves, losing its great fire ice type and going pure grass type, which is what we didn't want to see. Pidgeotto doesn't have great special either, like I've mentioned before. Being weak to 2/3 of the game's moves is a bit of a problem. I hold on to Pidgeotto for now, but it might get replaced soon. Making our way into Cerulean City, I go into the gym to do a bit of training, and I kind of want to see what Starmie is because I might want to pick it up for the team, so let's go ahead and take on Misty. We're going to go into Misty really just looking for what type is Starmie to see if maybe that's one that I want to put on the team later on. So Staryu... Water Gun, fire type. Okay, Staryu's weak to fire. That's good. It's gonna be a 2-hit. Starmie. It's 2-edged here. I don't know if I want it to be weak or resistant to fire, because I do want something good. All right, so Starmie is also weak to fire. What about ice? Is also weak to ice. Okay, so Starmie must be grass type. We don't want Starmie. Let's see if we can beat it before it knocks me out. Oh, Bubble Beam's gonna hurt. All right, no, we lost to Misty. I think we can probably rematch Misty and just win. So Staryu is gonna be a 2-hit again, and Starmie should be I think a 4-hit with an X defense just wasting a turn. Yeah, Starmie's going down. Oh, got a crit. All right, Turtle Dove. Let's see if we can knock it out. Are you kidding me? You gotta be kidding me, dude. Come on, Misty. All right, Turtle Dove should just be able to come out and quick attack. All right, good. Misty's down. Thank goodness. All right, I mean, I didn't expect to win so soon against Misty, so we'll take it. And with only one way to go from here, let's take on Cerulean Rival. His Pidgeotto goes down in 1 thanks to Bubble Beam being an Ice-type move. Aber goes down in 1, Rattata goes down in 1, and Bulbasaur goes down in 2, making for a very easy Cerulean Rival battle. So far, we're getting pretty lucky with the major battles not having great defensive typing, so maybe that will continue and we can keep Turtle Dove on the team. We make it to Bill, who wants to get off the naughty list this year, so he gives me a free ticket to board the SS Anne, and we make a beeline to Vermilion, picking up an Oddish I named Tree along the way. Frosty also learns Bite, which ends up being Grass type. Gross. Getting to Vermilion, I consider picking up a Dugtrio. My reasoning being it's already a fully evolved Pokemon, so if it's a good typing, we don't have to worry about it evolving into a bad typing later on. We find a Diglett first, which is a Grass type. Very rarely do evolution lines share typings in these runs, so this feels promising. Running into a Dugtrio, it says it resists fire and it says it resists ice. Now, it doesn't actually resist both of those, that's just Gen 1's quirk I was talking about earlier, but I'm pretty sure it's a dual fire-ice type, which is exactly what we're looking for. I swap into Frosty to try to catch it, and it breaks out of the first Pokeball. I probably should have held onto that Great Ball from outside Mount Moon, because it then breaks out of the second Pokeball. But it stays in the third one, and I give it the appropriate name of Wiseman. And sure enough, Wiseman is a dual fire-ice type, meaning we have a guaranteed fire-ice type for the late game, which is huge. And what's even better is Dig is ice type, making use of that sweet, sweet same type attack bonus. Making our way onto the SS Anne, we pick up Body Slam, and I immediately teach it to Wiseman. Body Slam turns out to be fire type, which is so good. Wiseman now has 2 very powerful stab options that cover every defensive option in the game for at least neutral damage. Wiseman is so broken. And while we're here, let's take on SSN Rival. I'm pretty sure you already know how this is gonna go. Pidgeotto goes down in 1, Raticate goes down in 1, Kadabra goes down in 3 with that great special stat and the erroneous type effectiveness messages. Pretty sure Kadabra's fire ice type. And Ivysaur goes down in 2, making for a fairly quick and easy SSN Rival fight. With the big boat out of the way, let's take on Lieutenant Surge. We're gonna lead off with Wiseman and try to body slam everything. It will probably just work because, I mean, it is Lieutenant Surge. All right, Voltorb goes down. Pikachu's gonna go down. What is Raichu? Let's see. Raichu resist fire? Oh man, that will hurt. Raichu resists fire. Let's see what Dig does. Is Raichu also ice fire type? We're running into so many of those. So we're gonna have to... Fire is our best option against it. Oh, that's an ice type move. We might lose against Lieutenant Surge here. We might. Let's see what Turtle Dove can do. Not really that great. Thundershock's gonna hurt. Yep, okay, we lost. Raichu is in fact fire ice type, and with its decent special stat and strong moves, I think it's probably best we come back to it later. So let's go do something else. I make it all the way through Rock Tunnel without incident, go to Celadon to do some shopping and pick up a Doduo I named Comet, and let's go back to Lavender Town and take on our rival. All right, let's face Lavender Town rival. Pidgeotto, again, is grass type. I mean, it should be, oh no. The double here might hurt. No, easy win. Oh, Gyarados. I forgot he had Gyarados. Let's see what fire is. It resists, of course it resists fire. Why wouldn't it? What about ice? Does it resist ice? It doesn't look like it resists ice. Let's try Dig. It does not resist ice. That's huge. All right, so Gyarados is weak to ice. Growlithe should be easy. Yeah. Kadabra, I don't remember. I think it's weak to ice, or it resists everything except for... I don't remember. All right, Ivysaur looks like it resists ice. Oh dang. We might lose. We do have Comet now. Let's see what Peck does. No, we lost. Okay. Yeah, after that loss and not remembering what Kadabra and Ivysaur resisted, I decided to swallow my pride and started writing down the type matchups I came across. Which honestly, why haven't I already been doing that? Oh well, it does help out a lot, as we'll see later on. So I tried to rematch Lavender Rival and ended up losing again, so let's go back and face Lieutenant Surge again. So let's lead off with Turtle Dove just to get some levels here. We already know Voltorb and Pikachu should go down pretty easy. Pikachu, one hit. All right, there was a nice level up. All right, so Raichu is Ice Fire type, which means fire is neutral. Turtle Dove's special is so bad. Let's swap out here. Let's swap into Frosty. Let's see if we can get some better hits off. Not really. All right, Wiseman is all up to you. Let's just swap into Wiseman. Raichu outspeeds Wiseman. Wow. All right, well, we got Turtle Dove still, and Quick Attack takes it out. Nice. Lieutenant Surge is down. So now at this point in the game, we just need to beat Lavender Rival. But I don't think we're at a good level yet for him, so I go train a little bit more around Lavender, and while training, I come to the decision to bench Turtle Dove and replace it with an evolution, specifically Jolteon, because we have the Thunderbolt TM. I go pick up Eevee, which is a pure fire type, and evolve it into Jolteon, which is also a pure fire type. And you don't know how lucky I was in choosing Jolteon. Since we won't see the other evolutions later in this run, I'll go ahead and tell you. Vaporeon and Flareon are both dual Ice Grass in this run, meaning they take 4 times damage from a third of the moves in the game. Yeah, we chose wisely, and Thunderbolt is a fire type move, meaning Jolteon gets that sweet, sweet stab. Our team is looking pretty good now, so let's go back and rematch Lavender Rival. Let's see how good Elf does against Rival now that we have a stab fire type Thunderbolt. Pidgeot is a one hit. Gyarados, we want to use ice type moves against Gyarados. Oh, I forgot about that. Gyarados resists fire type. All right, so oh, this is awful. Okay, so with this fight, we're gonna have to lead off with either Frosty or... Oh, did he... Oh, no, come on, dude. Oh, did Rival choke? Did Rival choke? Choke? Yes! Nice. All right, so we got Growlithe. Bubble Beam. It's gonna be a 2-hit. And now we may just have to... Frosty may have to faint here. All right. Now let's swap into Elf. And Thunderbolts. Nice. And does it one-shot the Ivysaur? Probably not, but it's gonna be a 2-hit, which is better than what we were doing before. And Lavender Rival's down. We got a good team now. We do have a great team now. I hate to have to bench Turtle Dove since it's been with us for so long, but its terrible typing and bad special stat was just going to get it knocked out way too often. Kicking Team Rocket out of Pokemon Tower and picking up the Pokeflute from Mr. Fuji, I completely forget about Erika and go directly to Silph, where I start training and getting info like Arbok is weak to fire and Hypno is probably dual grass fire. And after fighting all of the Rockets in Silph and getting the team up to level 33, I realized I hadn't fought Erika yet, so let's go do that. All right, Erika time. Completely forgot about her. Let's see how easy she is. Victory Bell. Of course you're gonna put me to sleep. Why wouldn't you? Of course you're gonna rap. Why wouldn't you? Let's hope for a bubble. Can we please just attack? Okay. All right, so it's weak to ice, it looks like. And we got the speed drop, which is huge. All right, Victory Bell's down. All right, Tangela. Let's just keep going with Bubble Beam. See if we can do anything. Wrap and bind, dude. Wrap and bind. It's this whole gym. Oh, come on, dude. All right, Tangela's down. Vileplume. It's weak to Bubble Beam, so should be easy to it. Yes, nice. Erika's down. So Erika wasn't too bad. Really, her team couldn't do anything unless she got really lucky with the status effects. Heading into the Safari Zone, let's look at some of these Pokemon Green sprites that actually look really good. I went with Pokemon Green sprites for this run because there's a whole lot of red on the screen and just not enough green. So the sprites kind of make up for it. Alright, let's take on Koga's gym. I go ahead and fight some of his trainers, getting a Wiseman a level up and learning Slash over Scratch. And now it's Koga time. Koga time! Koga should be easy, I think. We're going to lead off with Wiseman, and we're going to go with Dig on Coughing. I believe Coughing resists... I don't know what it resists. Fire or Ice, one of the two. That was doing some major damage to Wiseman, though. I don't know what Muck is. Alright, Muck. Oh, come on. All right, Slash is probably a better option anyways because of the crit rate. All right, Muck goes down. Coughing, I learned nothing. I wasn't paying attention. What does Body Slam do? A Body Slam almost knocks it out. Okay, cool. And Wheezing is weak to ice. So maybe Slash takes it out? Not quite. All right, but we can send in Frosty here. And take it out. Nice. Koga's down. So as you can see, taking notes helps so much. Well, if I pay attention. We win our favorite TM from that fight in Toxic. But since our team consists of 2 glass cannons, I think it's best to not rely on any stall stretch for this run, at least for now. Before taking on Silph Rival, I noticed Frosty is 1 level away from evolving, so I fight a Birdkeeper and Frosty evolves into a dual ice grass type, which is not really what I wanted to see. But maybe Frosty is bulky enough to still be a good pick for the team? Let's take on Silph Rival and we'll just worry about Frosty later. So let's lead off with Elf against Pidgeot, just because that makes me feel a little bit better, because Elf does have really good special and Stab Thunderbolt. Maybe Pidgeot something easy. See what happens, Thunderbolt. All right, Pidgeot goes down to, let's mark that down. Write that down! All right, Gyarados, we want to swap into Ice-type moves against Gyarados. Let's see what Slash does. A third about? Dragon Rage is going to knock me out. Okay, good. We survived that Hydro Pump. All right, Gyarados is down. That was the scariest member of his party, I think. Well, we don't know what Venusaur is. Oh, we don't know what Alakazam is. All right, Alakazam is weak to fire. Nice. That is huge because Elf can come out and just knock it out. There's so many things that are weak to fire. This is great. All right, Venusaur, please be weak to fire. No, it looks like it resists fire. Was that a resist? Yes, okay. Venusaur resist fire. What about ice? Resist ice. Supposedly. Alright, so that means it's probably neutral. Fire's probably neutral against Venusaur. We got some good info from that fight, and Rival's team is looking to be pretty weak defensively. The main threats to watch out for are Gyarados, surprise surprise, and Venusaur. And we don't have any info on Arcanine yet, so that could be a naughty or nice surprise when we get to Blaine. Giovanni time. I don't know anything about any of his Pokemon, so this is gonna be fun. Bubble Beam. Hey, Nidorino is not bad. Fury Attack super effective against Fury Attack must be Fire type. All right, Kangaskhan. We're not gonna see this again, so I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Comet Punch is also Fire type. There's so many Fire type moves, dude. Good lord, that's the most damage I've ever seen Comet Punch do. All right, Kangaskhan's down. Rhyhorn. We do need to pay attention to what Rhyhorn is. Let's try Slash. All right, it supposedly resists ice and supposedly resists fire, but it has such low special I couldn't really tell if it actually resisted or if it hit for neutral. All right, Nidoqueen definitely resists ice. Good lord, that did a lot of damage. All right, wait. Does it actually resist fire and ice? That's what it looks like. I don't know. Ice may have been doing more damage. So yeah, that was confusing. Nothing in the game resists both fire and ice, so either Giovanni is cheating, which I mean is possible, or it's the Gen 1 shenanigans. In any case, we're kind of having to go off of what does more damage to figure out some of these typings. For now, I won't spoil what type Nidoqueen and Rhyhorn are because we do have more battles against them and I don't know yet in this timeline what they are, but when we get to the Elite Four and Champion, I will be putting the types on the screen. Leaving Silph, I head to Sabrina's gym where I start taking on some of the trainers to get some info on Slowbro, learning it's a pure fire type, and Haunter, learning it resists ice and is weak to fire, so probably pure ice type. To try to help Frosty out a little bit, I go up to the Celadon department store and pick up Ice Beam from the girl, and it turns out to be fire type, which is exactly what we needed for Frosty's move pool. Water Gun was the strongest fire type move it had up until now, which isn't great, so gaining this base 95 power fire type move was quite the upgrade. Back in Saffron, let's take on Sabrina. All right, Sabrina's time. Frosty needs some levels. We're going to try to use it. Maybe we can get a lucky freeze. That would be great. We know how Ice Beam likes to freeze the Abra line, but okay, no freeze, but we did knock it out. Mr. Mime, ice hits for neutral on Mr. Mime. Oh shoot, Ice Beam's disabled. All right, let's swap into Wiseman. Wiseman's got some good ice type moves. That was Light Screen, but Slash just cuts right through it with his crit. Nice. Mr. Mime's down. All right, Venomoth. I have no idea what this is. Okay, Body Slam hits for not very effective. So does Slash. So Fire must be neutral, right? And Body Slam. Okay, cool. And Alakazam. Alakazam is weak to Fire. So easy 2-shot. Nice. Sabrina's down. No worries. No worries at all. So far, the gym leaders haven't been too difficult, and I'm hoping Blaine and Giovanni's final team are no exception, especially considering they don't have top-tier special stats like Sabrina's team. Of course, I fight every trainer in Blaine's gym, getting some very good info on the majority of his team, so let's take him on. All right, Blaine time. His team is weak to Wiseman, pretty much. So Growlithe should go down pretty easily. 2 slashes. Ponyta is weak to ice, so Slash might take it out. Yep. All right, Rapidash is weak to fire. Okay, and Arcanine, I don't know what Arcanine is. Let's try Body Slam. All right, it resists Body Slam, but we got a Super Potion out of that, so that's nice. All right, it's weak to ice, so nice. Blaine is down, and we leveled up, and we got Fire Blast. And we learned that Arcanine is weak to ice, which is another piece of the puzzle solved for Champion's team. But we're not there yet. Let's go over to Giovanni's gym, where I, of course, take on all the trainers and get some info, like Nidoking being weak to fire and Rhyhorn being neutral to fire. In the gym, I also make the painful decision to bench Frosty. It's been with us the whole way, but it taking 4 times damage from a third of the moves in the game is just too much. I have the Master Ball from Silph, and I might use that to catch a replacement later on, but for now, let's take on Giovanni. All right, let's face Giovanni. We're gonna lead off with Elf here, and pretty sure we're gonna be able to Thunderbolt everything until we get to Nidoqueen. I don't know what Nidoqueen is. Let's try Thunderbolt. That did a quarter. All right, what does Quick Attack do? Less than that. All right, so we're just gonna have to brute force Nidoqueen. That's fine though. All right, Nidoqueen is weak, or Nidoking is weak to fire, so it goes down. Yep. And Rhydon, I don't know what Rhydon is. Rhydon supposedly resists fire. Looks like ice. Does it also resist ice? I can't tell. Critical hit. What is Rhydon? It doesn't resist ice, I guess. All right, the gyms are done. And with that, we got some info on Rhydon, I think. Thunderbolt did massive damage, but Elf's Ice-type moves were showing as neutral. I think we're best off using Wiseman against Rhydon. It has low special anyways, so really no worries there. Okay, gyms are done. Let's fight Viridian Rival. Let's try Rival here. We won't get our 3rd team member until Victory Road. So we're gonna have to try with Wiseman and Elf here. But we should be able to do it. Really Frosty was just the weak link in the chain. Let's see, Rhyhorn, probably Body Slam takes it out. Yeah, it's gonna be a 2-hit, that's fine. Gyarados, Ice, gonna have to use an Ice-type move. Let's try for a crit dig. And we did, but it didn't knock it out, all right. Growlithe, Body Slam takes it out. Alakazam is weak to fire, so we're going to use Body Slam and hopefully do some good damage. Please don't recover. All right, we got a para. Nice. All right, and Venusaur is neutral with fire. What does Slash do? Slash is doing nothing, it looks like. Same thing we saw with Rhydon, where it supposedly doesn't resist. Oh, ice is neutral. Oh, dang. Please don't lose. Please don't lose, please don't lose, please don't lose. Okay, good. That would have been rough if we had a rematch. Yeah, I'm still not sure what Venusaur is at this point. I mean, now that I'm editing the video, I know what Venusaur is, and I'm wondering how I didn't see it with the evidence all being right there. But, oh well. Heading into Victory Road, I've turned on the fast option for this run because there's no reason not to, and I encounter my potential final team member, Moltres. I, of course, use the Master Ball and catch it Poggies and name it Rudolph. Rudolph ends up being pure ice, which is okay, at least it's balanced defensively. It could be worse. I teach Rudolph Fire Blast because Peck and Fire Spin aren't great, and Fire Blast ends up being ice type, meaning Rudolph gets that sweet, sweet stab. I then head back to Celadon, picking up the TM for Double Edge and teaching it to Rudolph. Unfortunately, it's a grass type move, and if you remember from the handy dandy chart, its best quality is being neutral against pure ice types. So yeah, pretty much useless. So I go get Takedown from the department store, teach it to Rudolph, and it's Ice type, which I mean, I guess is better. It has some more power points than Fire Blast, so that's something. Back in Victory Road, we find out Dugong is weak to fire, Cloyster takes neutral damage from fire, and we already knew what Lapras was, but I don't think I mentioned it. It is weak to ice, and all of that info will help out tremendously against Lorelei. Speaking of Lorelei, I think it's time to take on the Elite Four. I go ahead and save and use all of my rare candies before going in, with Wiseman learning Earthquake at level 48. Now let's do this. Lorelei time. All right, so Dugong is weak to fire. Let's see what Wiseman can do here. Easy one shot. Why were we even worried? All right, Cloyster, it's gonna be a 2-hit with Body Slam, it looks like. 3-hit even. Let's make it 5. Pretty major damage. Oh, I didn't even see what Earthquake is. What is Earthquake? Earthquake's fire type. All right, that's awesome. Okay, Ice hits for neutral for Slowbro. Maybe we can crit with Dig. Should have gone with Slash. Slash is doing some major damage, hitting right through the Amnesia. Water Gun hurts. All right. Okay. Ice is our best bet. Let's swap into Rudolph. Rudolph is our Moltres. Let's go for Fire Blast. Oh yeah, Amnesia. Oh dang. Double Edge is Grass type and take down his Ice type. Can we get a lucky crit? Please crit. Okay, good. We got the crit. I have no idea what Jinx is. No clue. Ice Punch is gonna hurt. Yeah. Ice Punch is fire type. That's what it looks like. Alright, Elf, can we do some damage with Thunderbolt? Not very effective, that's fine. Oh, I didn't get any revives. Oh, dang. Alright, well, we're getting some research going on here. Lapras is weak to ice. Does Thunderbolt do anything? Alright, a crit helps. Crit definitely helps. All right, 2 crits. Nice. Lorelei's down. All right, do I have any revives? I have 1. I have a max revive and I have revive. All right, we can't let anything else faint here on out. This sucks. I didn't get any potions either. We need to see what Bruno has anyways. Let's just go for it. Let's send out Elf because Onyx is weak to fire. And we should be able to do some major damage to everything on his team because they all have really low special. Yeah, that Hitmonchan apparently resisted Thunderbolt and it knocked it out. All right, we're just gonna one-hit everything it looks like. And Machamp, let's see what kind of damage we do to Machamp. It resists it, but easy 2-shot. All right, Bruno's down. Agatha, 3 of her Pokemon are weak to fire. Let's see what Gengar is. Gengar is also weak to fire apparently. Nightshade hurts. But as long as her last Gengar doesn't use Nightshade, we should be okay. Entra's weak to fire. Arbok's weak to fire. Everything's weak to fire. All right, see what this Gengar does? Toxic. Didn't even affect it. Nice. All right, we're through Agatha. All right, so this is the scary part of the run. I have no idea what Lance has, except Gyarados. Ice hits for neutral. So we're going to send out Rudolph and get a few Fire Blasts in. Let's just try it. All right, Gyarados, we're going to go for Fire Blast. Hyper Beam might hurt. Hyper Beam is fire type. That sucks. All right, Wiseman. Can we get a Crit Slash? Crit Slash does almost nothing. And the run stops here. All right, let's go for Thunder Wave. Let's get some agilities going. One more. All right, and Thunderbolt. All right. So I needed to reset anyways to buy revives and heals, but we did get some good info in that run. Like Bruno and Agatha are easy fights, and Gyarados is once again a wall. I used my rare candies before going in last time, and I think the team would benefit more from using the rare candies after Agatha, since Bruno and Agatha are so easy anyways. I'm a little worried about Agatha though, so I do train up the team to level 49 before trying the Elite Four again. I think I'm going to set up against Dugong. Let's try that. Let's set up against Dugong here. Let's Thunder Wave it, okay? As long as we don't level up, we should be okay. Slowbro, Ice hits for neutral. Oh yeah, doesn't it resist fire? Shoot. We need crits. We need some crits, please. Or just keep badge boosting me. That's fine. We'll take that. All right, badge boosts are over. Jinx is going to be a 2-hit with Thunderbolt, it looks like. Unless it knocks me out with Double Slap. All right, nice crit. And Lapras is weak to Ice, so we'll swap into Wiseman here. And go for slash. Almost knocked it out. All right, Lapras is down. Nice. All right, Lorelei was a lot easier that time. And we already know how Bruno and Agatha went. I swept both teams with Wiseman. Let's use all the rare candies, getting the team up to level 53 and 54. And let's face Lance. We're gonna send out Wiseman, try for some lucky crit slashes, some guaranteed crit slashes. Do enough. That's a third. Hyper Beam's gonna hurt. It lived. Yes. All right, Gyarados is down. Nice. We are further than we were last time. All right. Dragonair. Earthquake one shots. Huge. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. All right, Aerodactyl. Resist Earthquake, but it's a 2-hit. Let's see what Dragonite looked pretty derpy. Let's just see if Dig can knock it out. No. Let's go for Rudolph, and we're gonna use Fire Blast and knock it out. All right, Lance is done. Lance was so easy. Okay, we're gonna lead off with Wiseman. Yeah. That's our best bet. Lead off with Wiseman, and then swap into Elf when we need to. All right, Pidgeot. See how much Earthquake does. Easy one shot. Dude, Wiseman is goated. Wiseman is so goated. Earthquake. Gonna 2-shot Alakazam. Alakazam has massive special though, so that was expected. All right, Rhydon is gonna be a 2-hit. Easy. All right, Gyarados. Oh boy. Let's see. It's gonna be a 3-hit. Hyper Beam. We don't live that. All right, Rudolph. I completely forgot Champion has a Gyarados. Hyper Beam miss. All right, we're doing great. Fire Blast. Can Fire Blast hit Arcanine, take it out? Yes, 1 shot. All right, we're down to Venusaur. What does... Rudolph's burned. Oh, no. Okay, Venusaur's burned. Everybody's burned. Mega Drain is doing so much damage. All right, Elf. Can you clutch it? Thunderbolt is doing nothing, dude. All right, Agility. Let's get some badge boost going. Solar Beam does not hit as much as it could. All right, get some badge boost going. Solar Beam crit. Oh, no. Oh, dude. We were so close. Looking back, I should have just brute forced and tried for crits against the Venusaur. I mean, we have a Jolteon. We were bound to get a crit or two, but oh well. After doing some inventory check, I still have some PowerPoint items, so I don't reset. And let's just go right back in. Everything's at level 55 and 56. Let's rematch champion. We're gonna lead off with Moltres and attempt to get some badge boosts going. Maybe it'll work. All right, Pidgeot's doing mirror move. That's fine. All right, Pidgeot is weak to fire. Oh, I don't have any fire type moves on Moltres. Oh well. You gotta be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. How? Come on, dude. Worst possible luck. All right, just badge boost me. Nice. Leader doesn't do anything really because defense, everything is special. All right, Hyper Beam's gonna knock Rudolph out. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. We're gonna swap into Wiseman, and we're gonna knock it out with Dig. No. Hyper Beam does not crit. Nice. All right, we're still alive. All right, Arcanine is weak to ice. Slash does not one-hit KO, but waste a full restore. Nice. All right, Ember's fine. All right, Elf, it's all up to you. All up to you. All right, Venusaur, fire is neutral. It's doing like a quarter. Solar Beam, please don't crit. All right. We didn't get the crit. Please don't crit, Solar Beam. All right, one more hit. Yes. All right, Scrooge is down. We did it. Christmas is saved. We took down Scrooge, and we did it even though we were wrong about what type Venusaur is. Let's go. What a run. Thank you so much for watching. This was so much more fun than the typing gauntlet of the Halloween run. I'm still looking forward to the rematch on that one. Coming down the pipe, we have a Roller Coaster Tycoon video and Pokemon Red, but every Pokemon is normal type. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on those. I also have some more Pokemon videos in the works as mentioned in this poll. Be sure to go vote on that for what you want to see in the dual type runs. Exciting stuff for 2024. I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas and a very happy holidays. Enjoy time with your friends and family, and remember the things that are important this season. I'll see you guys next time.